Yo, it's Mike on the mic. What up, everybody? Told you I was coming back, man. It was time to come back. Miss doing this for just gotta put it in that schedule, Had that extra time to create and come up with new ideas and stuff like that. So, yeah, today, went to church, Went to church. Man, let's start off with this. First of all, let's go straight to sports. Alright, so, Duke basketball. What we doing? 17-point lead and lose? Come on, I mean, I'm glad we got it out the way, because you had to lose eventually. I mean, you can go undefeated, but you had to, lose eventually. And it's crazy because I already told my pops. I said, there's one team we're going to lose to. We're going to lose to Texas Tech. I definitely told him that. That's the crazy part. Like, I was serious. I was like, we probably lose to Texas Tech. I don't know. It was just something about him. I just figured we was going to lose to him. We had beat Florida, Michigan State, Arkansas, Kansas. We had an exhibition versus UCF and Tennessee beat both of them. So we got some good wins under our belt and whatnot. So hopefully we can, make some shape, get back to rolling, ACC around the corner. And we got Michigan in January. I'm interested in seeing what that look like, They've been averaging like 100 points. They were like 96 or something like that. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get a crack at them and do a little, do a little something. But Duke lost 82-81, I believe. I don't know where Isaiah Evans was. For me, he wasn't doing nothing. I mean, Boozer gonna be Boozer, but Isaiah Evans got to do more than just shoot threes. So that's what he was doing, man. He was just shooting threes. So hopefully we can get him doing more than just shooting threes and whatnot. The other game to my Lakers. I'm not a Lakers fan, but that's my boy over there, Bronze. But I mean, the whole starting lineup was out, but him. So Rui was out, but he was questionable at first, but he was out. I think DeAndre Ayton was questionable, but he didn't ever play. Reeves is out, probably like another week or so. Luka was out after the first half or something. So it was just Braun, I think his name Nick Smith, Maxi Kleber, Marcus Smart, even Jared Vanderbilt got some PT, Jake Laravia. That's pretty much mainly what I remember out there. So Braun had like 36, I think. 36, 4 and 3 or something. That's a big task to ask a 41-year-old, hey, carry this team. Why them boys out? I don't think that's in his, you know, gene no more to be able to carry a team no more because he's 40. Eventually, the age is gonna catch up with you, and I think it finally caught up with him. That's my boy, but I think it finally caught up with him. Excuse me, I don't have my level on this one. I don't like that. So this is a little off, a little bit. I don't know, but I ain't too tapped in today. Today been a long day. I ain't been too tapped in. I'm gonna get it right. But I'm linked with this guy. Started asking some questions, to benefit me and my, my success with the channel and stuff. Um, TG, TGK TV. The TGK, if I remember correctly, his friend's dad used to call him that Garcia kid. So he, I think he says he passed or something, and he just kept that, and just kept rolling with it. So that's dope. But y'all check him out. TGK TV on YouTube. Y'all go subscribe to that guy. He gave me some good advice on how to do different stuff with my channel and stuff. So we'll see what I can make happen. I'm looking forward to getting better at this. My camera gonna be out of the shop after a while. It's been in there since I started the podcast because I ain't gonna lie, I forgot that it was in there, so I wasn't stressing it. I've just been using the webcam, this camera, and the other camera that y'all seen earlier. So I haven't really been stressing that one, but that's probably my best camera though. I probably need that one. So see what I can do with that. But also I got another video dropping. It's gonna probably be separate from this one. Um, the Bean Boozle Challenge is what I'm gonna call it. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Bean The Bean Boozled. It's like a bunch of crazy different jelly beans. I thought I had it on. You got flavors like wet dog, stink bug, liver and onions or something, onion and livers or something. You got like one that tastes like peppers. You got toothpaste, and you got some sweet ones like berry blue. I think one was tutti frutti or something like that. You got one called top banana, I think. So there's some good ones, but it's a lot of bad ones. Boy, old bandage, and they all disgusting. Burnt rubber, that made my stomach hurt earlier, and I still ain't got right. It's like I got like a nauseous feeling. So I'm never doing that again. But I would definitely post that video too. Um, so it should be two videos should be on there by tomorrow evening or before or after. It just depends on what I want to do with the videos and whatnot. But yeah. So that's the thing that's gonna be happening. I need to check that stuff out. It was disgusting, bro. It was all nasty. They were all nasty. So one other thing I want to talk about, I saw a post that said something about like it's embarrassing to be 25 and up posting that you got accepted into college or that you got you know that you enrolled in college. I thought this was probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Reasons being, you're never too old to learn, you know what I'm saying, get your education. So I read it like, what did you talk about? Like, that's one of the craziest things I've ever heard. Cause I feel like education never stops. Even though like certain stuff that we learned in school you don't really need in real life, to be honest with you. But I feel like education never stops. You learn every day, no matter what it is. I don't care if it's how to take a light bulb out, how to, what I'm saying, screw some in, how to change it. You always learn. So that's education. So if somebody wants to go to college, when I was in college, we had a guy, I can't think of his name. It might have been David, I don't know. It was some older type name. But he was probably in his 50s or something. And he was in there learning with, what I'm saying, with the class I was in when I was in college. Because he was enrolled, you know what I'm saying? And then you got another lady name was Robin. She was like her 40s, I think. Me and this guy named Josh was the youngest two people. We was about the same. He was about the same age, I think. We both like 30, 29, 30, something like that. And Terry probably his 30s. If anybody else is in, I don't remember. But yeah, so it doesn't, because it was a small class. It was a carpentry construction class that I was enrolled in, and nobody was really taking up, which is why the class got canceled. We didn't really have nobody taking that type of trade up. Everybody was going well in electricity, automotive stuff. But yeah. So education never stops. Now I also seen Kyrie Walker, who plays, used to be I think it was a 5 star, used to hoop, what I'm saying, years ago. I think he's like 25 now. Also the same age. He's going back to school and able to play ball from the top schools. Like they're really interested in this guy. He done played in the G League professionally. He playing pro 1-on-1. Now I don't like that. If you want to get your education, that's one thing. You bypass college to go be a pro or attempt to be a pro, and now you come back and you're able to, get on a roster, a college roster, after playing against pros. Yes, you're gonna get out there and you're probably gonna dominate. Yes, you're more likely you're probably gonna dominate because he was already like a big man. He had the handles, the finishes, and all of that. So yeah, quite naturally he gonna get out there. He's gonna show off. You know what I'm saying? Do his thing. But I remember Tennessee was up there. I can't remember the other schools. I just remember that one for sure. But that's crazy to have a chance to still go out there and be able to play after turning it down. You know what I'm saying? Going straight to the G League and all that other stuff. There's a lot of players that, what I'm saying, the G League, Ignite, all the other stuff, they're able to go back to college. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair at all. Cause feel like you gave up that, you know what I'm saying, when you decided to go pro. You shouldn't get another chance to do that or take a roster spot for somebody else. But I get it. But you know what I'm saying, you can do that. I guess go ahead and do you and make the best of your opportunity, get your education too. But I just didn't seem like that was fair because you'd already been a pro. You know what I'm saying? You done already went out there and played against some of the best talents, you know what I'm saying, in G League, and now you're going back to college. A lot of those guys in G League were D1 players, so you done already played D1 players. Some of them have done been in the NBA games and played against pros. So you done played against, you know what I'm saying, really, you know what I'm saying, NBA players. And now you going to college playing against 18-year-olds, some of them 17. You feel me? So it's like you go to college and you playing teenagers now after, playing against grown men. I don't think that's, you know what I'm saying, fair for them, but, it's whatever. Shout out to the Panthers from North Carolina, but I've never been a Panthers fan. So I'm gonna shout them out though, because you know what I'm saying, this is the city, and they beat the Buccaneers today, so I think that moves them into first place in the division. So they're 8-7. So I think they won 23-20 or something like that. Shout out to them. They were cool. And I see that the Browns. At some of these games, you don't get a chance to watch. I see the Browns almost beat the darn Bills. So you know what I'm saying, that's dope. Like they won by the Bills won by 3. It'd been dope if Shador was able to pull that off. If he quarterback today, I don't know. I haven't been too locked in today because, like I said, I had some stuff going on. Let's see, Josh Allen. Oh, he didn't really do too good. What happened now? He get hurt? Oh, they do got good defense though in Cleveland, so maybe that's what it was. Oh, and the running back ran for 117. Josh Allen, 12 to 19, 130. No TDs, no interceptions, sacked twice. But Cook had 117 rushing and 2 touchdowns and a long of 44. I think that was that when it was in the end, right? I don't know. But yeah. I hear they're still not playing Keon Coleman. They say he's gonna be another healthy scratch. I wonder what the issue is out there with that. Hopefully he get things together. I mean, I hear he's not really a good receiver. I hear he just uses his athleticism to be, you know what I'm saying, what he is. But hopefully he's able to showcase his talents and show that he actually is that guy. Hopefully. All right, so I like Shador. I do, but he's gonna have to play better too. 20 for 29, that ain't bad. 157, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 2 sacks. I know it's his first year, but some of that stuff gotta be avoidable. Unless their receivers bobble around with it in their hand and drop it or something, and it goes to the other team and they intercept it like that. Other than that, you gotta do better. You gotta be better. You got to, because they want you to fail already anyway. So you have to be the best version of yourself. They already want you to fail. They expect you to fail. So you have to be the best version of you if you want to make it. They didn't really do good rushing either. So it's just, I don't know, bro. I mean, they had 1 rushing touchdown, it appears here. Yeah, his 1 receiver was to, like I said, I don't really know all these guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a halfback though. I'm gonna check this game out. I'm gonna check these games out. Maybe I can discuss more tomorrow or something like that. But yeah, he has to be the best version of himself. He has to be because they want him to fail. They just, you know what I'm saying? No matter what he do, they want him to fail. They hate that he's confident. They want him to be, you know what I'm saying, like Dylan Gabriel. That's not who he is. You know what I'm saying he is Shador. He himself. He is daddy's son. You remember that? You like your daddy's son, but he is daddy's son. So he gonna, I'm saying, he gonna be himself. One more other thing, nepotism. I love it. Tell you why. I know a lot of people hate it, but you know what I'm saying. Forget them. If I got a chance to help my kids, you know what I'm saying, financially for their future, for their family, who are you to say oh, he only doing that, you know what I'm saying, because of who his daddy is. He only made it because of who his daddy is. So what? So what? Y'all love Kai and Anthony because y'all hate LeBron. So y'all saying, oh, you know what I'm saying, he was real, real good in high school. Was he? I don't think he averaged 20 plus, 30 plus. If he did, yeah, okay, cool. He's in college right now. Y'all see one game, oh, he better than Barney. Okay, that's what y'all say. He better than Barney now. You think that? You put Barney up against Kyan right now after Barney done played against all these pros, he's gonna probably whoop that boy. Ain't no telling. He might score, but be honest right now. He's playing against pros, you know what I'm saying, every day. Even in G League, those are still pros. He's playing against both of those. So you don't think he can go in there and get by Kyan? He ain't no great defender. He's a good scorer. I mean, look at who his daddy is. His dad was a good scorer. Yes. What you do? But I don't watch his games this year. I done see him struggle, shoot bad shots. I done see him struggle against the weak teams. They lost against who? The Hofra, or something like that. And he didn't really do nothing. They put a tough team. He don't really do nothing. He has some good games here and there, yeah. But he gonna get a pass. He always gonna get a pass because he's not LeBron's son. Like Bryce, y'all ain't said much on him. Y'all waiting for him to get in the game. He get in the game, and let's just say he get in the game first time all year. He shoot an air ball. Oh my God, he sucked. LeBron James son, Bryce sucked. Blah blah. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all want them to fail so you can have some talk about. That's the media play. They want them to fail like so bad, which I don't understand. I don't understand it. Like I got a chance to make my son famous. I mean, rich. That he can take care of his future, his kids, and he have his own money. Dwayne Wade tried it. Yeah, I didn't say that about that though. Because he had ties with Utah Jazz, and all of a sudden his son ends up on the G League, but nobody cares about that, huh? Shaq, like he tried to let his kids take their own journey. See, Jordan do. His kids weren't even good enough, so he wastes his time. But then y'all jump at, oh, you know what I'm saying? They wasted the 55th pick. It took somebody's spot. The 55th picks. That's 5 picks away from the, you know what I'm saying, the last pick. 54 other teams, well, 54 other picks were in front of him, and nobody picked none of those players. Did y'all say he could have had that pick? You had what percent chance that they was gonna pick you after 54? Let's just be honest. You won't. But how many more slots left? 6. They picked Bronny there. So what? It's LeBron's son. Yes, LeBron is our guy. We want to keep LeBron. We're gonna bring his son back. I mean, we're gonna bring his son in. So what? Okay, we're gonna keep Bron. And y'all saying, oh, they can't get no good pieces because LeBron taking up all their money. They offer him what 55? They offer you money. You're supposed to take it. I don't think you gonna decline the 55 mil for 1 year. I don't think nobody would do that. I'm supposed to turn it down because oh, we need more people. They got a good enough team to win games. They are what 18-7 or something, 19-8 or something. It's something like that. They are like top 5 in the West. They are winning. The only problem is right now they're not healthy right now. On any given night, LeBron get you 20 plus, Reeves get you 20 plus, Luka get you 30 plus, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Any given night, Rui can give you 18 plus, Aiden give you 20 plus. That's over 100 points from them guys. Come on, y'all. It's the bench that's the problem. It ain't got nothing to do with LeBron. They not healthy. When they in the game, they don't produce. Laraville, he do his thing. Marcus Smart do his thing. Jared Vanderbilt, I don't know what he does, but he, you know what I'm saying, he has his moments. He's like a tall Patrick Beverly. Um, the rest of them guys just gotta play better. You can't